This is the third in the Nonprofit Board Training and Governance Overview series of mini workshops. In this mini workshop, we will focus on the bylaws. The desired outcomes from this workshop are that as a result of having actively participated in this seminar, board members will understand the key elements of the governing bylaws of the board on which they serve. You will learn why your organization was founded, what the leadership roles on the board are, the board's primary responsibilities, what bylaws are, how new members join the board, and the executive director's primary responsibilities. Nonprofit boards are founded for a variety of different reasons. Often charitable, educational, environmental, economic development, and community development purposes are the driving factor. These can include things like fostering economic development and business growth, communicating heritage, culture, history, revitalization of communities, as well as an awareness of issues that affect the community's quality of life, guiding community development, guiding, supporting, and assisting other nonprofit organizations in fulfillment of their missions, organizing extra community activities to the benefit of the community, and steering tourism and historical development. Why was your organization founded? Typical leadership roles in nonprofit organizations include a chairman, a vice chairman, secretary, and treasurer, who all normally elected positions, who also serve as executive committee members. Executive committees may also include other board members, often appointed or elected at large. The executive committee oversees the staff leadership, who's hired by the board of directors in general. Usually, staff leadership is led by an executive director or a chief executive officer, CEO. The primary responsibilities of the board of directors include strategic direction of the organization, creation or amendments to the vision, mission, and values, electing officers and new board members, approving and employing the executive director or CEO, overseeing fiscal management, proposing, adopting, amending, and repealing bylaws, being accountable to other stakeholders, and assuring compliance with applicable laws. Let's start by looking at what are bylaws. Bylaws are the main governing document for a nonprofit organization. They supplement rules, regulations, and laws from states and federal governments, including IRS or tax laws. They also guide how the nonprofit will operate. Typical structure and purpose of bylaws. Structure may include a number of different things, from the name and purpose, the board of directors, and role and responsibility, conflict of interest statements, officers, meetings, committees, executive directors' roles and responsibilities, fiscal management, property investments, indemnification, adoption, amendment, or repeal. This is a fairly common structure. The purpose of the bylaws is to provide a framework for the structure and management, to outline the rights and responsibilities of the members, directors, officers, committees, and staff, to define roles, to set out policies, to determine membership qualifications, to create conflict resolution protocols, and to ensure compliance with applicable laws. New members join a board through typically by being nominated, often by other board members, to the executive committee. The executive committee will usually present the nominee to the entire board, often during an initial meeting of a new year, or perhaps at another regular cadence. Usually, a new member requires majority approval of the board in order to be appointed. The executive director's responsibilities include daily operations, management, and administration of the organization, maintenance of all financial records, transactions, and accounting. They report to the chairman of the board typically for normal business activities, and they're evaluated periodically by a personnel committee. What you have learned: why nonprofit organizations are founded, what the leadership roles in nonprofit boards are, the board's primary responsibilities, the structure and purpose of bylaws of an organization, how new members join a board, and the executive director's primary responsibilities. Thank you.